just please keep it short, straight and simple.
Every story is told from somebody's point of view. In a movie, the most common point of view is that of the main character, the hero. If you're not certain who your story's hero should be, then ask yourself which of your characters is most proactive. Who is fighting against some opposing force or trying to win somebody's love or acceptance? Your audience will become more attached to your story if they are made to relate to a specific individual rather than a general group of people. Your hero makes choices, acts or reacts to things, and pursues a clear goal which they either reach or miss. To be honest, the story you want to tell is ultimately about you. Your film is your voice. How your characters deal with the challenges they face will be decided by you, the writer. You must know what your hero wants, but also what your hero needs. These are not the same thing. What we need the most in real life is often very different to what we want, but most people don't know that at the time. Creating a hero who wants one thing but really needs something else will make that hero more human and much more interesting as a character. It is also helpful to ask yourself questions about each of your characters. Their age, family background, friends, feelings, personality, hopes, fears, wants and needs. You are creating each of these people and then placing them into your story. The more details you have about each character, the easier it will be to decide how those characters are going to act and react to what happens to them in your movie. So how does your audience know what type of a person the character is? They see it in how your character behaves. Action is character. What a person does is more revealing than what that person says. Instead of having characters describe other characters in your film, you can simply show us the way a character dresses, the way they walk, what they eat, their brand of cell phone, school bag or lunchbox, the way they sit at break time. Every time a character is on screen, you have an opportunity to show the audience something about that character without them even speaking. Even the items around them can tell a story. The more attention you pay to little details of how each character behaves, the more interesting and diverse your characters will become. A great way to test if your characters have developed into unique individuals is to get someone to read the dialogue of your script out loud without naming the speakers. If you can guess which character is speaking just from the words they say, you are on the right track. If your audience doesn't care about your main character, they won't care whether or not he or she overcomes the challenges they face in your movie. Even if your hero is not a very likable person, perhaps a drug dealer or a thief, it is possible to win the support of the audience by creating empathy for that hero. Empathy is not feeling completely sorry for somebody, but caring enough about them that you don't want to see them get hurt. If you can introduce your hero as someone who is very skillful at something, or a victim of some sort of injustice, or a very funny person who makes us laugh, you have a better chance of getting us to care about what happens to your hero. If the first impression is that your hero is a nasty, self-centered fool who is on a self-made path to destruction, will anybody care if that character gets exactly what he or she deserves? Always remember that if you don't care about your hero and what happens to them, your audience won't either.